Alright, usually I've never had to do a video like this. I'm not going to start with an intro. I'm not going to start with, what is up you guys, Johnny here. Back again with nothing like that. I'm not going to put my signature intro. But I wanted to make this video because I figured you guys should know what's been going on. Because I haven't been putting out as much content as I have been. And there's a reason for that. It's not because I'm, done with YouTube or anything like that. But to put it bluntly, I almost died. I almost passed away. And this is not clickbait. This is not, oh, he has the virus. No. In fact, I think what I had was a little bit more dangerous. The situation that I went through was a little bit more dangerous than that. I'm going to try to keep this video short, brief, but at the same time I want to tell my story of what happened, because I feel like you guys should know. My fans should know why I haven't been posting as much content. Only people that know this are friends and family, pretty much. Nobody else knows that this happened to me. But I'll keep it brief to how this started. So, a few weeks ago, I started experiencing like these weird symptoms. Like just everything was like my body was acting weird. I wasn't eating as much. I didn't have as much appetite. Like, I'm gonna put you an example. If you guys live in Florida, you guys know Publix. They have the chicken parmesan, the pre-packed ones that you put them in the microwave. Whatever. Every day before I go to work, I would eat I'd eat the whole thing. I'd pretty much eat the whole thing, and it started coming to a point that I couldn't eat half of it. And then it got to a point that 3 bites in and I don't want to eat anymore. And it was kind of worrying me because I was, telling my mom, I was like, I used to eat this like if it was nothing. And I mean, as you can see, I've lost a considerable amount of weight. So I started getting worried. That was the first sign that, something was wrong. I didn't make a big deal out of it. I thought maybe they were putting more into the container. That's what we thought. So that's that. Fast forward a few weeks later, I get more symptoms, like just weird stuff happening to me with my body. Like, I start seeing auras in my eyes, and what I mean by auras is that, when you're out in the sun all day, and you come back inside, you see those white spots in the middle of your eyes, like right here. And it goes away after a few minutes because, your eyes are trying to get readjusted to, you're not in sunlight anymore, you're indoors. That would happen to me, and I'd see shaking in like the bottom corner of my eyes, and my eyes would start acting weird. And I don't know why. I let my parents know, and I let my family know that was happening. And we didn't know what it was. I thought it was because of my glasses. I recently changed my glasses a few months ago, so I maybe thought it was the glasses. And so I didn't really think nothing of it. It would happen occasionally. But then it got worse because when that would happen, I'd strain my eyes because obviously I couldn't see well because of what was going on with my eyes. And I'd get headaches. Like, and I'm not talking about like headaches like, I have a headache, but I can still. I'm talking about a migraine that I have to turn off all the lights and just go to sleep. Like, it shut me down. Like, I couldn't operate. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't be on the computer. I couldn't even see light. Like, honestly, like, you just have to put me in a pitch black room and I just go to sleep for that to go away. And we chopped it up to the glasses again. Until about a few weeks ago, it started becoming a daily thing. The auras was an everyday thing. The migraines were an everyday thing. And we didn't know what to do because, I've dealt with migraines in the past. I've had, my glasses have given me headaches and I've had to take them off. Every time I put on and on my old glasses, I'm talking about, not these new ones, but every time I throw on and off my glasses, it would give me headaches. That whole taking it off, putting it back on, taking it off, putting it back on. that would happen. So I just chopped it up too well. It's probably my glasses. Until a few weeks ago, something happened that really, really, really worried me, and that's when we decided that's when I realized that something was wrong. And I'll tell you, more about it later. But I was with one of my coworkers and one of my friends, and we were talking there. I had just finished playing basketball, and we were talking there, and he asked me about something, and in my head, I'm thinking about what I'm going to tell him. And then when I finally decide to spit it out, he goes to me and he's like, Johnny, you've told me this 4 times already in a row. Like, come on. And I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah. At that point, I didn't know, at that particular moment, I didn't know anything was wrong. I just said, well, maybe I'm just tired because I played so hard on the court. I just left it all out there, and maybe I'm just so tired that, I'm starting to get sleepy or something. And then, we kept talking, and I think I kept repeating myself. And basically what happened was he told me, go home, man. And that's exactly what I did. I went home, and I go to my mom, and I told her, hey, I think I'm starting to lose my short-term memory, because I repeat myself sometimes, but never do I repeat myself 4 times in a row, and never do I start thinking about something and not notice that I said it. If you guys are following me, never has that happened to me. So I'm losing my short-term memory. Hell, I don't even remember how the hell I got home that night. Nope, sorry about that. I don't even remember how the hell I got home that night. Honestly, I remember which road I take because it's the road I always take, but I don't even know how I got home that night. And I'll tell you about that. So we decided to go see a neurologist, and the neurologist basically tells us that you have migraines, you suffer from migraines. And I'm like, that didn't sit right with me. I'm like, migraines? I'm like, I understand the eyes and the headaches that, will drop you for the rest of the day, but memory loss? Migraines? That's not sitting right with me. And he's like, yeah, it's possible. And I'm like, I don't know about that. So, prescribed me some medicine, started taking it. And fast forward, that same week, I go to Universal. I'll go ahead and post the vlog, the part of the vlog that I recorded, because I couldn't record much because the night before I went to Universal, I was experiencing you guys know when you have gases in your stomach and it's not that you want to vomit, it's just pain. I was getting that up here. Instead of down here, it's up here. And, I took some crackers with me. I'm like, I probably have the stomach flu. I'll tough it out. I'll go and take, crackers and whatever the hell. And my friend that was with me, one of my best friends, she's amazing. I told her, hey, I called her the night before. I was like, hey, keep an eye on me, because something's not right with me. I feel it. Something physically isn't right with me. I was gonna go because I already had tickets to Disney and I had tickets to Universal, so I was like, well, I'm not gonna miss out. But in my head, I was like, well, I just have the stomach flu. That's probably the stomach virus or something. I don't know. That's probably what happened. That's probably why I'm experiencing all these symptoms. So, go to Universal, and I'll go ahead and put the vlog now, or the beginning of the vlog, which you can hear me say in the vlog, I'm not feeling too good. I didn't record much, obviously, because by the middle of the day, I was just like, I mean, I toughed it out, and I went to the attractions and all that. I enjoyed it, obviously, because it's Universal. How am I not gonna enjoy it? But basically, I was gonna do a vlog, but then by that point, I didn't even have the strength to take out the camera from the bag and put it back in. So there's that. What is up, you guys? It's your boy Johnny here, back again with another video. I had a very very familiar place once again. Universal Studios, Florida. Back again. This time for my birthday, which is a little bit late, but I had a lot of stuff in February. Must admit, feeling a little under the weather today. I've had some stuff going on and I don't feel the best right now, physically, not mentally. Mentally, you know, I'm here, but just don't feel physically good. But no matter, I'm gonna tough it out. I'm a tough guy, and so I'm gonna tough it out for the vlog, for the people, for Universal, because ain't no way in hell they stopping me from coming here. So yeah, so let's see what the day holds for us. I don't know if they upgraded him, but to me, I might be tripping, but I think Botanicus looks a little bit more fluid this time around. Oh, and they fixed the ball. They got like the little hologram of the creature from the Green Planet. But I don't know, maybe it's just me, but do you guys think he looks a little bit more fluid? Like the hydraulics and everything? I think he does. Yeah, he looks a lot more fluid. Spaceship, go home, Botanicus, you're drunk. There's no spaceships around here. Nah, it's from opening day. They haven't changed the audio. I like the little mushroom hologram on there. I've never noticed that. Man, I don't know, maybe they upgraded him. Maybe they added new hydraulics. Maybe it's a step in the right direction. But who knows? To me, it looks a little bit more fluid. So, yeah, I went to Universal. We had a fun time. And we were supposed to go somewhere else at night. But we didn't end up going because by the end of the night, I was just so... Let me put it to you this way. I bought this scarab beetle right here from the Mummy. I would turn the camera, but I want to wait till I put it up to show you guys. But I bought the scarab beetle from the Mummy, and I had to call for help in order to take it to the car that we were taking it, because it was just, I couldn't. I literally could not lift this up. Like, I think I would have like just dropped had I tried to lift this. So that's day one in Orlando. Day two, I went to Hollywood Studios because I wanted to experience the new Star Wars. For those wondering, yes, I got a boarding pass. Yes, I rode Rise of the Resistance. Yes, it was amazing. I enjoyed it. So, rode that. You know, rode the Millennium Falcon. Rode, in fact, I actually had a video planned for you guys, which I'm going to do later. It's, me doing practice runs for the Millennium Falcon. I went to Dave & Buster's. They have a game called Star Wars Battle Pod. It's like a big pod, and you know, it's like a simulator that you go and fly the Falcon, and you know, you could like do a bunch of other missions. I did a video on that, thinking, you know, hey, like I'm gonna record this vlog, but by the second day I was like, I don't want to record anything. Like I just want to, you know, enjoy my day at Disney. You know, go to the attractions and get the hell out of here because I feel like shit. So later on, I will do that video. I still have it in the chamber, so you know, it's not going to waste. I'm still gonna edit it. I'm still gonna do a bunch of stuff because I will be going back to Disney after this whole coronavirus thing wears over. So I went to Disney, rode, you know, all the rides. Most of them. I didn't ride Tower of Terror or Aerosmith because like, that wasn't going to have my stomach turn to fucking slush. But, went, did all the Star Wars stuff, did the new Minnie and Mickey Runaway Railway, enjoyed it. And I got to the hotel and tried to have a chicken noodle soup and immediately threw it up. Like, I'm talking within seconds. I just threw it up. And, sorry about that, that's just a bunch of fucking noise out there. But, immediately threw it up. And, you know, my parents were like, well, we gotta go home. There's nothing else for you here. You went to Universal, you went to Disney, now let's get the hell out of here. So we got the hell out of here, and the next day, we decided to take me to the urgent care. Obviously, because, you know, we all thought it was a stomach virus. Everybody thought, it was like, well, he's got the stomach virus, you know, whatever. And, yeah, it was just extreme fatigue and like just a pain in my stomach and just throwing up and everything like that. So what ended up happening was we went to the urgent care, and they were like, well, you need to, I'm sorry about that, guys. There's a lot of interruptions back there, but you can still hear me. Went to the urgent care, and they were like, well, he needs to go to the hospital. So I'm like, alright, because with all the symptoms, they were like, well, since you're having the memory loss, since you're having, you know, all this other shit, we need to draw blood. We don't have, you know, the material to draw blood here, so we're gonna need you to go to the hospital, the main branch. So I was like, okay. I went, and there they took my blood, and when they came back, it was probably one of the scariest moments of my life, top 5. They told me, okay, I'm gonna break it down for you guys in order, you know, in simpler terms. But they basically told me, okay, here's the deal. Normal white blood cell count is 10,000. You're at 70,000. And immediately after they told me that, the first thing they told me was, well, the first sign of this, or, you know, the first guess is leukemia. That was the first thing they told me. I shit you not, guys. I looked that nurse in the eye and I told her, I'd rather have the coronavirus. It's either a souped up flu or cancer. So, take your pick. Yes, I know cancer has a cure, but yeah. So, they run more tests, and they figured out something that none of us expected to hear. This stomach virus that I had was no stomach virus. Not even close. I wish it was a stomach virus. They diagnosed me with excuse me, I'm trying to get the name right. I don't want to butcher it. Hyper eosinophilic syndrome. I believe that's what it's called. I'll put the term right here. Hyper eosinophilic syndrome. And what that does is my eosinophils are elevated, and that's not the worst part of it. The worst part of it was it's a blood disease, obviously, that, you know, it attacks the blood. I don't know 100% too much about it. I'm trying to do research on it myself still. And they told me, you have a blood clot in your heart. Yeah. And they also told me that the night that I was having those memory losses, because I've had the memory loss for more than one day. I actually had it another day while I was talking to my girlfriend. Those memory losses, you know, it wasn't the migraines. You were having strokes. You were having mini strokes because of the blood clot. And that's scary, because I was essentially, if you want to, you know, put it into terms, the whole time I was in Orlando, the whole time I was playing basketball, I was dying. I was slowly, actually now at that point rapidly, I was dying. Like, and I didn't even know it. I didn't even know what the hell was going on with me. And so I was there in the hospital for 10 days, pumping all types of, you know, medication through IV. You know, they ended up giving me blood thinners and steroids and a bunch of other medications that a 21-year-old shouldn't be taking, but this is what I was given. This is the cards I was dealt, and it sucks. because you gotta understand, I've never had any sort of health problem in my life. It's just I've always been just a healthy 20-year-old kid full of energy, full of life, and now this hit me and I'm fatigued. I wake up every morning, just tired, and it's like that every day, and maybe eventually it'll wear off because my heart is still weak. And by the way, that whole heart thing, it was at stage 2, so I had already, if I would have waited longer, I probably would have ended up dead. But yeah, had a lot of people by my side. I had my family, obviously, and my beautiful girlfriend, who, if it wasn't for her, I don't think I would have made it out of there. But my friends in Orlando, Aiden, Noelis, they took care of me. They held me down while I was over there, and had something had happened over there, I think they would have took care of me. But yeah, that's basically what happened. I almost died, and there's no other way to put it. Like, even my own family's telling me, you almost died, because I didn't, up until I was told that, I didn't know the severity of the situation. I thought, I have a blood clot in my heart. Yes, I was having mini strokes, but I didn't know that that my body was that rapidly deteriorating. And we don't know where it came from. We're thinking it's hereditary because, I did a whole bunch of tests and nothing came back. Nothing came back, crazy, insane. But we don't know where the hell this came from. And I gotta deal with it for however long I gotta deal with it. But, it's the cards I was dealt with. Luckily for you guys, I've been making videos that I did a year ago. I have a Chamber of Secrets gameplay, so I still have videos I want to put out. I still have videos I want to do for you guys. But yeah, just appreciate your life, man, because I'll tell you that, not just from a health standpoint, but also from a personal life standpoint, everything just went down to shit. And for those of you asking, that's why I didn't make a video about Tom Brady leaving the Patriots, because I was in the hospital when that happened. Just appreciate life, man, because in an instant, it can all just fall apart. When I was in the hospital, I felt like I was falling down a tree and hitting every branch on the way down. That's how I felt. But just appreciate it, and don't take it for granted, because in an instant it can all go to hell, like what happened to me. And it sucks, but I'm still here, and we're gonna fight, we're gonna push through this. Just keep on pushing, man. That's the only thing you can do. But yeah, but that was my story, guys. Like I said, I'm not gonna make this I'm not gonna do any editing on this video, any fancy editing. Just put it out there so you guys can figure out, so you guys can know what happened with me, and what's been going on. But yeah, guys, I appreciate and love every single one of you guys. I love you guys. I love the fans. I love making video for you guys. It's it's my passion. And yeah, guys, just at the end of the day, appreciate life, because you never know when it's all gonna go to hell, and it can happen at the drop of a dime. So yeah, guys, whenever it may be, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll try to upload a Harry Potter video for you guys next week. But depends how I'm feeling physically. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.